Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hi guys, it's Brookelynne and welcome to my channel. So if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I upload videos twice a week on Tuesdays and on Fridays. Tuesdays I do more lifestyle related content like this video, and on Fridays I do more beauty related content. So let's get started. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to love and support my channel, and I'm really hoping you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be packing top tips. So if you're going away on holiday or vacation, whatever way you say it, you call a trip away, then you're going to have to pack your stuff for whatever you need on your holiday / vacation. I call it a holiday because I'm from the UK, Northern Ireland, but if you're from America, you just call it vacation. Just kind of use whatever word feels appropriate to you for a trip away. I've got my iPad here, so I've wrote out some tips that I'm following for my holiday. I can speak. I'm going away to Benidorm at the end of this month, so I don't know when this is going to be coming out. It could be like the end of this month, middle. I'm not entirely sure. It's going to come out one Tuesday this month, that's what I'm sure about. But I'm going to go to Benidorm at the end of this month. I'm not telling the exact date because obviously privacy reasons, but I'm just here to tell you my top tips for packing, what I'm going to be following for myself. Because if I didn't do these tips and didn't think about and really have a plan for what I'm packing, I would forget something. Because me and my husband were both airheads, and if we didn't write something down, check things, make sure we have everything in the appropriate places, we'd forget something and would be stressed. Especially if it's something important like a medication or, God forbid, travel documents. So let's go get started indeed. So number one is consider where you're going and the climate that you'll be in on your holiday, the time of year. Right, so example, if you're going to Spain or like a warm climate like Spain, Portugal, the Bahamas, anything like that, Turkey, and it's like the height of summer, like June, July, August, even May and September, then you're going to want to bring summer clothes. You're going to want to bring like your nice light flowy tops, your shorts, your summer dresses, light stuff, and some nice things for the evening. But say for instance you're going on a skiing trip to, let's say, Alaska or the Christmas markets in Poland, and it's December, there's no way you're going to be bringing summer clothes. You'll be wanting to bring your puffy coats, your knitted jumpers, your like really warm clothes. So think about that. I'm just making sure the iPad doesn't go off. Think about, right, I'm going away in Spain in June, I have to bring summer clothes. Think about that. And then also think about how many days are you going to go. Are you going to go for a weekend away, 4 days, a week, 2 weeks, more? Think about that, and think about, right, I'll need X amount of clothes, maybe some things for night time. Think about where you're staying. Is your accommodation a hotel? Is it an apartment that have washing machines, tumble dryers, washing facilities? None. Think about that, and you can pack appropriately. For instance, where I'm staying, it has a washing machine, so I don't need to pack as much clothes because I can just wear things twice and then just kind of get them washed and clean for the next time I wear them. But you may not be that lucky. You may have to pay for like getting your clothes washed. If you want to do that, that's fine, but if you don't want to, then pack accordingly, pack things you need. The second tip is to consider your baggage allowance. So when you do book in with a package holiday like I have, me and my husband have, we have a baggage allowance, 20, I think it's 22 or 20 kilograms for checked in big suitcases, and then we have 10 kilograms for wee small cabin size carry-on suitcases. So if you've got a certain amount, say for instance 20 for your big case, then you need to just think, right, I can't go over this. Pack like things that are gonna match in with that. Even go lighter if you can. Just be like, right, I have a certain amount of clothes to bring, a certain amount of toiletries to bring. What's my allowance? Do you know what I mean? And just really kind of work with it. Don't go over it. You have to pay a charge. If you want to pay a charge and go over it, then that's fine. But even then, there's like a limit where you can go over, and they won't let your suitcase on. So just really but keep that in mind. And also, if you find that you have overpacked when you've considered how much you're allowed to bring, then cut down, right? I really need to bring this massive size bottle of shampoo that I'm only going to be taking for a week. Get a travel size or two and it'll be so much less like weight in your suitcase, because every kilogram, every pound, every bit of weight counts. Number 3 is write a packing list on your phone or on a piece of paper or iPad and adjust to it when needed. So I have sat down with it last weekend because I knew we're coming close to the trip now. It's a few weeks, well no, it's actually a week and a half away while I'm filming this. 1, 2 weeks, but a week and a half. So last week I was like, right, I don't have much time before we have to go away. So I was like, right, I'm going to write a packing list for me and my husband. So I wrote down on my phone, see the notes, if you've got an iPhone, the notes app on your iPhone, use that, it's amazing. Or on your iPad or on your Samsung phone, do you have their own notes? And if they don't, download one for free. And on your laptop, get a piece of paper, like a notepad, anything. Just write down your notes and then adjust to it as you need. So when I did it like this, I'll put it in the screen if I can. I very well just get my screen recorder and record where my notes are. So I had put the bags, so I've separated them in the bags. So my carry-on cabin size suitcase, my handbag, because I am allowed to bring, me and my husband are allowed to bring a small personal item like a handbag or a laptop bag, something like that. So I separated what I'm bringing with my handbag, carry-on, and then my checked-in suitcase. And then I wrote one for my husband too, because, yeah. So I wrote, right, what am I going to need for my handbag? So I wrote down my chargers. I'm going to need to bring my phones, travel documents in a folder, very important. Medication, I'm keeping that in my handbag. I think a handbag in my suitcase, one or the other one anyway. And think about what you need to pack. So right, I'm going away for 7 days. I need less amount for my clothes and also a separate packing list for your clothes too. Now for planners are quite a good idea as well. And then I can just kind of write down and monitor what I need. And then if I forget something, which I have when I've been writing down a packing list, I can go ahead into my phone once I remember, oh, I need to bring the insect repellent spray, write it down. Oh, I forgot to write earphones on my handbag thing, write it down. What about hair bubbles from my toiletries? Write it down. It's so handy. So definitely write a packing list. I would definitely highly recommend it, especially if you're in our head like myself. 4th tip is to look for your wardrobe or your things where you keep your clothes to see what you already have before you buy something new. This is a really good money saving tip. So you could have went away a few summers ago and say, for instance, the clothes still fit you. You could have some summer clothes that you have to wear and you don't need to buy anything else. So by going through your wardrobe and seeing what you actually have, even for your things, like if you have a suitcase to keep your holiday stuff in for when your next trip is, go for that. Go for anything that will have your holiday stuff there. See what fits, see what you can bring, and then buy anything you need after. This is going to save you so much space in your house if you buy a load of crap and then realise, oh, I actually already have that in my wardrobe, why did I do that? Do you know what I mean? So by checking and making sure what you have, you'll save so much money, you'll save so much space in your house. Do you know what I mean? Just do that. So tip number 5 is to pre-pack what you have. What I mean by this is get your suitcases out a few weeks or 2 weeks before you go away, whenever you've bought your holiday stuff, you've done your shopping, or you have everything gathered up from your wardrobes. Gather the things you only bring for your holidays, for like the holiday you're going to go on. The things you bought from Shein, the things you bought from Superdrug, all your lotions, like your sun creams, your clothes, like your summer clothes, anything you've bought for that holiday appropriate, put it into the designated luggage. So I've done this, I done my pre-packing yesterday. I gathered up what I bought from Primark, me and my husband have bought from Primark, Shein, stuff like that. Like any kind of thing I needed, which I didn't really bring out apart from a holiday. So that included my wee, I bought these clear pouches for our liquids. So I filled up the liquids, like just there yesterday, filled up what I need, shampoo, conditioner, like shower gel, like, you know, done his as well. And then you get these things in Primark, they're like the wee clear plastic bags. You can get the labels too, they're all in that set for £1. I labelled them and labelled the amount in it as well, because I have labels on the, it's included with it in the pack. So I did all that, and that has cut down so much time and so much preparation I have to put into packing. So pre-packing really does help you, because you just, most things you need that you don't really need to bring or have with you from now until the holiday. So if you need something before your holiday, just leave it until you pack. But anything you don't need before the holiday, put it in that suitcase and have it sitting there. This will save you so much stress, so much anxiety trying to get the suitcase packed, because everything, you're not rushing around so much to find everything. It's, most of it's there. Do you know what I mean? All you need to do is fold it properly and organise it, and that's it. And anything you need to put in suitcase when you're packing, that's it. Okay, so tip number 6 is to gather up your important document into a folder. You can get these, like, they're kind of coloured, like flexible folders, not the big hard ones, can't take up too much space in your handbag, but the wee flexible ones, like the wee sheet folders, they have the wee flap, you open up with the wee button. One of them, or even a travel document holder, get one of them. Gather up your travel documents, your, like your passport, your plane ticket, your like your vouchers and all, if everything, your transfer information, travel insurance, everything. Gather it all up and put it into a travel document, and that will ensure you have everything in one place. You don't have to rush around to try to find, right, I need to get this, oh, where's my passport, oh, where's my travel document, where's my tickets. It's all in one space for you to just grab, check it and go. And then any important medication, like your tablets, whatever tablets, medication to take, any vitamins, any age you need to use, say for instance, for disability, anything like that. Like for tablets, I would say get a pill organization, like a pill organizer, like one that has like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, AM, PM, whatever one you need. Get that if you can. If you can't, get a wee small makeup bag and gather up all your tablets. So this could be also a second tip too. You could do this before you go, but any like headache tablets, sickness tablets, anti-sickness tablets, hay fever tablets, get them into a pouch. Right, say for instance you're going away, I'm going to need ibuprofen, paracetamol, antihistamines, anti-sickness tablets, insect repellent stuff. Get that into a wee pouch, and then when you're packing, like the day before, just make sure it's easy accessible when you take the medication, like, or just bring a sheet of your medication and leave a sheet here so you can take it before you go. Something like that. Just have it all gathered up so you know where everything is and you don't forget anything, because yeah. Tip number 7 is to go travel size on the toiletries, anything if you can. Like I said before, instead of bringing a massive supersized bottle of shampoo, I would say either get the wee clear containers you get in Primark, put what you need, fill up one of the containers and label it as a shampoo, or buy a travel size. You can get them in Boots, Superdrug, Primark, even do them, Savers and Semi-Chems, Tesco's. Get a travel size, even 2 if you need to, if you've got thick hair like myself. Get 2, a shampoo, conditioner and whatever ones you need. And it'll save you so much space, because trust me, when you are packing for your holiday, that suitcase gets heavy quickly. And with sorry, I'm keeping trains passing. And shower gels too, if you're worried about running out of shower gels, usually the place you're staying at will have them, but if you're fussy about bringing your own, then just fill up one of them wee containers, even too. It'll save up so much room instead of having to bring massive sizes too. And that goes for makeup too. Say for instance you got wee sample sizes or travel sizes from gift sets, Christmas gift sets. You got them free with a purchase from like Pretty Little Thing or Boots, or like any kind of gift for purchase you got. Like always, like you get them when you buy things, or you get samples of things. Keep them, and then look for your sample drawer and then bring whatever you need instead of bringing that full thing. And even if you're going to go buy your favorite mascara, get it in the travel size. Well, mascara isn't too bad because it doesn't take that much room up, but if you can help it, get a travel size. And then foundation, if you have a couple of shades and you want to bring a couple of different foundations on your holiday, buy the sample pots or buy a travel size of your foundation if you can, but usually then we sample pots you get from Primark or online, Amazon have them. Squeeze some of your foundation into the sample pots, like if you bring different shades or like different ones. Say for instance you have your tinted moisturiser for your day, during the day on your holiday, or you want to wear like on nights out you want to wear your full coverage, like your double wear or your faux filter, put them into wee pots and label them. Or you better still get a sample from a makeup counter before you go. But always go travel size as much as you can. It'll save up so much space. It will. Like for me, I do get the wee travel size, like leave-in conditioners and heat protectants and all. I just try to do that as much as possible because I like to bring things back with me. I like to bring people presents back when I'm going away on holiday, and I don't want to sacrifice space for that, for my like makeup and stuff. If I can help, just bring in smaller amounts and that's fine. Okay, so tip number 8, which I probably already have said, is write a separate makeup list for the things you're going to be needing. So think about, this is how I did it. I thought about what I need on my face. Well, not necessarily, you know what I mean? But like how do you makeup? Right, I use primer, but if I'm going on like that, I use 2 different primers. Right, so I need my pore film primer. Right down, I'm bringing probably the e.l.f. one. I'm just going to bring the Benefit one, but I'm not too keen on that one, the Professional. I know it's a bit unpopular opinion, but I'm going to bring my e.l.f. one, the Putty Primer, but prefer that, I think. So I need my e.l.f. Putty Primer. Right, I use my glowy primer. I'm going to bring my W7 Glow Prime. I know I have a dear one. That's another tip too. Try not to bring too many dear expensive makeup stuff. I know you want to treat yourself and have your most expensive makeup, but what if you lose it on holiday? It's much easier to replace just as good drugstore affordable makeup than it is to replace your prestige makeup. Just try to even bring a mix or bring the cheaper ones. But right, I'm going to bring my W7 Glow Prime. Write it down. Right, I need my foundation. So think of another thing too. Try to bring lighter weight foundations, as I mean like a tube foundation instead of a jar. So right, I've got my Fenty Hydrate foundation. That's weightless because I've used like a load of it and I still got some left, but it's going to take up not that much room and it's not going to be as heavy as my Rimmel Last and Finish foundation. So I'm going to take my Fenty. And right, I need that. Concealers, I need my 2 like favourite concealers. You get what I mean. Think about how do you makeup. Oh, here I've got a wee travel size powder. I actually do have the W7 banana boat. It's a wee small pot, but I'm going to bring my Jimmy's Place powder too because it's quite small too. Think small as well because you could bring more makeup. But just think smaller sizes. Just write it down as you do your makeup and think about what you need for your day and night. For me, I just think I just wear tinted moisturiser like a BB cream by Garnier and a lipstick or whatever, a bronzer. But now I like to go full glam. My next tip, which is tip number 9, is pack a few plastic carrier bags with your luggage in your suitcase or tech suitcase. This is a good tip because when you're on your holiday and if you don't have like a washing machine facility available, like it's free, you're going to want to bring like at least 1 wee carrier bag to put your dirty clothes in to keep it separate when you're packing everything. And if you like to live in your suitcase, especially bring this because it can just separate your dirty clothes, your swimsuits to stop your clean stuff getting soiled, whatever. Especially if you're on the beach, you're going to have a lot of sand and things. You're going to want to pack at least 1 of these. And also bring 1 of these bags for life. They're like the wee shopping bags you pay £1 in Poundland for. Bring a couple of them instead of buying their shopping bags because it'll save so much. It's better for the environment too, but it'll save money on buying, like paying extra for a bag. And also like you can just, it's just a lot better. Do you know what I mean? You're not having to worry about bringing all these bags back. You're cutting down too on the baggage you'll be bringing back as well. Another thing is Shein bags, like the bags you get from the clothes from Shein, save them. Don't throw them away. Save them and use them to organise your suitcase. I have saved mine from like the springtime when I realised, I seen this on a tip on another YouTube video, to save them Shein bags for packing. So I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I saved the bags from the stuff I bought the past few months. So I've kept them in a wee drawer, in a wee basket, and then when I was sorting out my suitcases and stuff like that, I put the suitcases, the Shein bags into the appropriate suitcase. So I have plenty, because I ordered the Shein order there last week, 2 weeks ago. So I have plenty of them bags. So Connor, my husband, has some too to put his stuff and organise it as well. So what you can do is put your daytime tops in one, your going out dresses, bikinis, swimwear, underwear. You know what I mean? Just separate it, and it's more hygienic and more spacious, so you're not having to run around, rubbishing around for your clothes, try to find your makeup or that one thing you need. Having it separated into categories, even in the outfits too. That's a good tip as well. It saves you having to flip and rummage around and trying to find this and trying to find that. It's all organised in place for you. So number 10 is to pack as light as you can but have everything you need. That is especially a good tip if you're only bringing a carry-on suitcase. You'll not be able to have nearly as much stuff as you're bringing like a separate checked in. Like literally try to pack as light as you can, and that goes for makeup and toiletries, even if you can just buy them when you're there, but get travel sized stuff. Just pack as light as you can but have everything you need for that trip, and just really think and sit down yourself, like the packing list, refer to that, right? And say for instance you bought this dress is heavy, you have a lighter dress similar, get that one. Do you know what I mean? Just pick things that are a bit lighter but still appropriate for your holiday. That's what I mean. Next tip, which is tip number 11, is instead of folding your clothes going in the suitcase or your bags, roll them into sausages before you put them in. So rolling your clothes is a tip I learned ages ago, where I started to apply it to my wardrobe and stuff like that. My chest of drawers, I've started to roll my clothes up and sealing out the stuff you can save, the space you can save by just rolling your clothes into thin sausages. So much more space, so much more room. You can see everything instead of having to flip and rummage through folded clothes and mess them up. Having them rolled up, you can see, right, that's my pink top I'm going to wear the day. Right, that's my nice little black dress I'm going to wear the night. Instead of like, where's my dress? Where's my top? I am stressing out here. Do you know what I mean? Having them rolled up, and especially in them bags. Oh, grab it. I've got my whole outfit in 2 minutes. Not even. So it's much, much better. Tip number 12 is do your packing a couple of days before you go. Try not to leave it the night before, because you will get super stressed, especially if you haven't pre-packed. So you've done your pre-packing last week or week before, whenever you did it. You've got your suitcases out in whatever room, like your bedroom, your living room, your spare room, anywhere you have your suitcases sitting there ready to go. Just do your packing a couple of days before you go. Get your pack list out, look for your stuff, organise it into your certain, like, where you're putting things. Have it all done, and that's less stress for you. See, pre-packing things, you will thank me when you're doing your packing as well. So tip number 13, which goes alongside doing your packing and all, is to allocate some space, save some space for presents. I like to do that with my carry-on. I don't like to take too much stuff in my carry-on, only things I really need, but I like to keep some stuff for my carry-on to bring away. Like, I like to bring nice presents, as long as it's not liquids. Liquids can just go into my suitcase, the one I'm putting on. The plain, the checked suitcase I bring if I'm bringing liquids, but normally I don't really bring liquids unless it's like makeup. Another thing is, if you bring liquids back, keep them well protected to stop them from, pack them well to stop them from leaking or breaking. That's another thing. organise your suitcase, another type of fall about. Organise your suitcase to prevent spillages, breakages. Just have everything in order. A liquid to pack them really well, even pack some plastic bags or cling film around them just to protect your stuff. By saving some space for your like presents to get the people like your family. I know I'm going to be spoiling my 2 French bulldogs. I'm going to get them dog toys, treats from Spain. They're going to love it. It's also a wee present say sorry for leaving them for a week, but I'm going to allocate some space for my family for bringing presents for family and friends, like wee knickknacks, wee key rings, stuff like that. Number 14 is double check your list. So your packing lists that you've wrote up in advance and you've been doing your packing, keep referring to your list and double check that you have everything right. Do it bit by bit. So do your big suitcase first. Go into sections, so clothes, toiletries, makeup, electricals like your hair straighteners, your hair curlers. Where is this going to fit? So my suitcase has the pink one I have from Primark. It has 2 different sides. One side has the wee clip. That's when I'll go and put my clothes and all in my wee, because I don't need to put it in the wee extra part that has a zip divider. Because I'm putting my clothes in the plastic shein bag, I'll not need to have that divider to put my clothes in there. I'm going to put my toiletries and electricals and all there. But my clothes I'm going to have my shein. So, literally do my clothes first. Look at my list. Oh, and I forgot to bring my pink dress. Put it in, roll up into my shein bag. And then double check. Do I have this? Do I have even your separate outfit planner? Do I have this? But oh, here I forgot to bring my flip flops. Oh, here I forgot to bring my cover up. It's so you're always thinking and having it in your mind what you need to bring. And double check it as well. Just after you've packed, just look through. Because you never know, you could forget something. I know I'm not trying to scare you, I'm just trying to say, look, just to really be kind of extra vigilant with your stuff. Number 15, if you have a suitcase, scales, try, or if your family or friends have one, try to get them weighed. Try to weigh your suitcase before you go, because you never know, you could be overpacking and not realising it. Hopefully you don't with these tips, but you could have packed over your allowance. But try, if you can, to weigh your suitcase before you go to the airport, because you'd rather know if you've overpacked something than find out at the airport and have to spend an extra £20-30 just to bring your suitcase on because you've packed about 2 or 3 kgs over it. Do you know what I mean? So just try and get it weighed, or just pack as light as possible with everything you need. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these tips are helpful for you when you're going away. I hope you have a lovely time. Hope packing isn't as stressful for you. Hopefully like these tips make it like as stress free as possible. If you can, get a friend to help you too. That's another tip. But I hope your holiday's nice as well, and I'll see you again for the next one. Stay gorgeous. God bless. Bye.